haven't switched the time on this high def video camera yet, but it's about 12:30 on April 18th, 2014. We're down here in Schoharie at the rock shelter for some follow-up work. We've looked at the data over the winter, got a better feel for what units had what components, and decided that the downhill unit, which we did 6 out of the 10 feet, and it got weaker heading to the east on the lower of the 6 feet. We're going to continue to move the rubble 4 feet off of the bottom of that unit so we can complete from 6 to 10 feet heading east towards the water. The coffee cup there is the end of the 10 feet of the downhill unit. And with that cleared, what I'm going to try to do is move the unit directly below the north unit, right where the tools are, that whole high pile. I think I'm going to move that to the north towards that rock right there, because it'll all be clean and excavated. And then I can do the unit below the north unit, which I kind of went through, but I like to go through it a little better and take it a full 10 feet down the hill, where I'm sure I didn't get. It might have some more pottery sherds in it. I'd like to find some more sherds that match some of the pots we have. Turns out we have a Castle Creek late woodland pot, Iroquois. We had that. Found that right in this area here. It was down only 3 or 4 inches. We had a Madison point. We had a bi-pointed, bi-facial knife, I think it is. It's a special Iroquois knife that they use on both ends. Found that out this winter when Wayne Leonard got a chance to look at my pottery and identify the Castle, or Oak Hill rather. I'm sorry. He identified the Oak Hill, classic Oak Hill pottery. And the rest of the pottery looks to be early to middle woodland, and no one's put a name on any of the pieces, but met with Hetty Joe Brombach, who's one of the leading experts in the Northeast on pottery, and Christina Reich down at the State Museum is going to look at it sometime in the next month. So we're still doing analysis on all the artifacts, but I'm here today before all the weeds and branches green up. I want to kind of level the site out. It's a cool day. It's a good day to move rock. I'll be sore when I'm done. There's the coffee pot, and stopped right there last fall. So there's 4 feet there going that direction that I want to clear for today, and maybe some more of that rubble. So you can see how high the pile is. It's probably 5 feet high, and I'd like to move all that rubble if I'm not too tired. There's the corner flag right there, that orange one. So we like to have 10 feet down this line, and we sifted on top of this, so all this dirt's been looked at. But I would just like to clean it out. I'm just infatuated, apparently, with getting this site complete. And, I'll leave that open down there and dig down there at some point, maybe. But first, we're going to stay close to the shelter opening. What I've lately been referring to as a stone house. When you tell people you found a stone house in the woods, they seem to listen better than saying a rock shelter. So I start the conversation with a stone house in the woods along the Schoharie Creek. And then from there I capture people's attention and tell them this great story. People who inhabited culturally this rock all the way from Bossberg guy in maybe 3000 BC, 5,000 years ago, right up to late woodland guy who left the Oak Hill pottery right here and the Madison point, which would only been, maybe 800 years ago, 1,000 years maybe, 1,000 years ago.